rolling. Okay, so if I had did this right. So to my understanding, the thing I was confused about was why won't it download the DLC, that backwards guy. I didn't know if there was a problem or something. Apparently, it is already built into the game, hence it's just unlocking content, which is a bit shitty, sadly, but problems. Well, I guess you get to join in what's supposed to be like the hardest fucking thing in the game, I think. Not really sure.
Got any targets for me?
Well, I understand. Yeah. So, avenge Julius, the Candler's death by killing the demon responsible. We get a sword whip as a reward.
Help Julius the Chandler rest in peace.
Oh, Chandler.
Kill those murderers dead.
So it gives you a whole new quest, though. Yeah, it's been a while since something like that's happened. See, originally this DLC was supposed to be a backer-only content, but then they asked backers, did they want that? And the majority of us voted no. We didn't want the content to be exclusive. So, I guess they decide, let's just milk it for money then. Which, there wasn't a vote for that, so that seemed like an easy decision for them to do. And I'm not sure, it's either $4.99 or $9.99, but depending on the sword, I'm not sure. I guess if the boss fights ain't fun too, but I can't imagine too many boss fights being worth $10. Anyway, I do know he appears in the main room, so he should be up here. Okay, so let's see. What do we got shard-wise? I gotta win up with some of the controls, so I got bots. Now, do I want to keep the stand still? He might die a few times, I don't know. I did get a few extra ports and restock a potion, so don't know. So, currently I'm using a banded blade, which I think was about 10 more damage than the Zengetsu. Yeah, it was exactly 20, so that's my fourth strongest ass weapon. I think I already have the strongest defensive stuff. Let's see. Uses your attack power based on the map. Backstep. Now, I do hear he's supposed to be like a pretty big reference to how OD was kind of a reference to Alucard. He's supposed to be a very reference to Count Dracula. So, if that's the case, I would assume he's going to be like the 8-bit demon thing. What was that thing called again? What was that thing called again? Just 8-bit Overlord. I would assume he's going to be like it where you have to hit his head. So, since this is a sideways weapon, I'm going to see how he looks, but if he does look like that, I will probably want to try and find the strongest overhead weapon, so we'll have to see how this goes. So, well, here we go. What do we got? Any dialogue?
As long as I am called for, I will keep withering.
Yeah, you have to hit his head. Damn. He hits pretty hard though. Okay, so we need a great sword. So we got 9, 49, 42, 43, if we... Like 43 is going to be up just when we got in that regard, so that's going to be a big downgrade in damage. Keep just running into him. Okay, so you can go underneath that. Way less damage. That way less still. That. Fine, it's best to take that one. Oh, you can't hit me one shot. I could swore he wasn't hitting me a few of those. Maybe I was just too close to the comment. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I was probably just too close to the comment. It's kind of questionable whether he hits you or not. What the hell? Sometimes he's hitting me and sometimes he's not. I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe it's doing the swing animation. Like maybe if I just duck. That time. I have no idea how much health he is. Don't get half the time he's missing and half the time he's hitting me with his stupid. Oh fuck! It doesn't. That doesn't affect him. Shit. Okay, so that's worthless. Ow, what the fuck? No, that's not gonna work. It's directly behind me. So I guess just going with the healing, I guess I'll be fine, I guess. How the hell are you supposed to avoid that? I mean, you can't really flip the womb upside down because it goes all the way around. I guess if you could catch it where he's like in the middle of the womb, you could maybe jump over him and then jump back as it goes back around. So if he's on either end of the room, that's basically you're screwed. That really hurts me. I'm not really sure how the hell you're supposed to avoid that. There's barely like enough room in the middle. I mean, if you had something like Alucard's bat form, you could probably use that, but you don't get something like that, as I'm aware of. So, oh, you son of a bitch! It's still best to take the one hit. I don't get why it's like hitting me half the time. Have a lot of health. I guess maybe if you time jumping forward just before it hits, maybe you can do a good timing. I don't know, it goes around pretty damn fast. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to deal with it. No, I jumped too soon. Mix of a Belmont and Dracula. Oh fuck, I actually dodged it. Okay, I think we figured it out. We did it! We figured it out! Oh dear. Meant to jump. He does the ice things, a really good opportunity to get damage in on him. Oh, there we go. I think we figured it out. Dies. Got him on the first try. Mainly just because I got shitloads of healing, to be fair, but... Shadow glass on the ground to create a pool of magic. So you also get a unique shard out of it, too. Pay to win, mechanics.
Unacceptable! Unacceptable!
Oh!
Unacceptable!
Glass. So I'm assuming you can't, like, fight him unless maybe you reload or something, maybe?
Unacceptable!
So it basically acts like holy water. Kinda in later. Oh, and that one. What's something I can test the damage on?
Unacceptable! Unacceptable!
Get something here.
Unacceptable!
Ooh, fuck. That does some good damage. Well, assuming you can't farm it, that would make sense then. Because then you don't really get a whole lot out of it if it's weak. So, QU. Let's look at his Demon Archive page. So he's level 66. He was told there was no future, but he knew they was wrong. Let's see, what's the way to... Did a pretty nice job on the model. Not bad. But as for something you gotta pay for, I mean, what was the price for it? Show it down here finally. No, it just. I don't know why it doesn't show it right there. Does that? If it's maybe $4.99, it could be okay if you feel frivolous with a little extra money. But if it's like $9.99, we haven't got the sword yet though. But still, I mean, if the sword and the shard are really powerful, but then again, you still, I'm assuming you have to kill Gibble to even get access to his fight though. So you have to get to like. What would you say? That's maybe the halfway point, maybe? Say maybe about the halfway point. Not sure if it will still tell me the price. Come on. No, it just says purchase, so it won't tell me the price. Not sure. Kind of hard to justify. I think it just should have been in the game, just like how it is. So, it's not like a big loss, but it's also kind of meh. So let's go see what the sword's like then. See what's fit like. Let's see what this sword whip thing is. $9.99? Ugh. Sounds like you're paying for pay-to-win mechanics in a way. I mean, at least you can't get like way at the beginning of the game, but still. Sounds pretty Okay, we avenged Julius.
Have you learned anything new?
Which was one of the Belmonts in the second Game Boy Color game, I believe.
Here's what I've
Was it the
turned up
first?
on the monsters.
I mean, it's the one where you collect the parts of Dracula again, if I remember correctly, right? Where you had his one
Good
friend get
work.
possessed.
Here's your reward.
The Sword Whip, which I'm expecting to be super powerful if it costs $10 to get access to it. Sword Whip. Well, its power's not way up there. Ooh, that has some. So you can lightly hit the button and make it act like a normal sword, or you can hold it and make it fling out. That's pretty interesting. Make it do anything unique. Wait, did it just go long ways behind her? You can aim down. That seems to be about it. So, gives you some nicer range. So I would assume that's why it's not as strong. But is it worth $10? Kinda shame you can't like aim it upward in any fashion. It's interesting you can go between, like if you just repeatedly keep hitting the button, you can do hacking. You just have to hold it in to get the slash. Oh, the long range. So it's interesting. Honestly, I think this should have been in the game too. Yeah, I don't know about worth $10, because by the halfway point of the game, you should be pretty decent off anyway, so... I mean, I could see it having its advantages, don't get me wrong. Hey, bastards. Escape. Here's it. So 73 with a chain whip. I'm wondering if doing a slash without the chain whip will actually do more or less damage or whatnot. Damn bats. Nope. Same damage. You'd think it might have done just a little bit more damage for not taking advantage of the range. So, I guess it's just subjective whether you would think it's worth $10. Bats continue to be fucking annoying now. Forevermore. It's a pretty okay boss fight. It's tricky to avoid that big fire attack though. That's just like, damn. And I thought the big fire thing that the 8-bit demon thing did was crazy. Honestly, I am sad they made that pay for DLC. That's... I mean, I got it for free, so I mean, for me, it doesn't suck. Well, actually, you could argue I didn't get it for free, because the game went retail for cheaper than what the Kickstarter physical version was, so technically, you could argue that part of the extra money that I paid could have been for it. Because you got Nimble Backers paid $60 for their physical version. So, I guess, and we still paid more, so, but should you get it? Honestly, I don't think you're really missing much by not buying it. I mean, you could just watch a video. It's not like you get some kind of story out of it. It's an interesting little boss fight extra. Definitely would be interesting to see someone do a no-hit version that doesn't involve cheesing, that is. I mean, this kind of game where you have all kinds of different combinations of shit, I'm sure there's probably some crazy way to cheese. There usually is when you have so much crap you can combine together. I mean, that's why Final Fantasy Tactics can be broken so easily. Once you know what you're doing, what you're combining, it's like, oh, now I got Super Dragoon Mage Soldiers dual-wielding spears stabbing everyone. It's like, who needs anything else? Except maybe mimics mimicking them. That could work too. But, yeah, it's kind of short. I mean, that only took, that actually took, well, we dilled out a little bit, but I mean, I'm assuming the fight was probably just 15 minutes or something, so.